Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey. I was like looking because I'm like trying to clean the screen and make sure everything's good. Let me turn my heater off because y'all know that's really, really loud. Let's see. Guys, it's Motorcycle Monday. Motorcycle Monday. I'm so excited. I don't even know why. And I thought I posted, but I didn't. So I'll just show y'all right now. I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna post it later. But and then I'm looking on my digital badges, and my Florida and South Carolina should have came, but it didn't. But that is my Alaska, y'all. So see, these are, listen to that. This is a really heavy coin. So it says Harley Owners Group, 50 rides, one nation, and then Richardson Highway, Alaska. So it came really fast. Like, how fast was that? That was like super, super fast. So I am now waiting on, I did Maryland a couple of days ago. You guys know I did the Tunnel of Trees. So that was there too. So I'm really excited about the rest coming. Like, I can't wait. Like, that's such a big thing to I don't know what that. It's such a big thing to like the end goal. When you get all 50 of them, you get to go in the Harley Museum. Like, so that when I go up there in a couple of weeks, I'm gonna go in and see if I can see what the rivets look like, to see who already has some, like, so that I know who I'm joining. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. I am trying to add Smoke, and I don't see him on there.
I think I figured it out, Tamika.
Okay. Nope, I don't see it. This has been like the craziest thing, trying to like figure this out. Like, I don't know what it is or why it is or why I can't guess for 2 different weeks. I'm live. 2 different weeks on here. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to get him or not. I'm trying to add him and I don't see him on my screen. But we wanted to talk about, I'm live. Oh, I wanted to talk about the pinning so in case you guys have not heard of it, saw it, know it, or anything like that. And that's what I've been trying to do. Like, I'm like all over the place right now. Let me see. Can you see this? This is going to be like a crazy start to this episode, but we're going to get it together. We're going to get it together. Okay, I see it there, but it's like I don't see any viewers. So even the people that are on here now, like, I don't know what is going on. This ain't going to go. Oh, there. Finally. Oh no, it says that I can't add. What? That is so crazy, y'all. It is finally there. So Smoke, I see you, but when I click on send you an invite to bring you on, it says unable to add at this time. So I don't know. They can't join your broadcast at this time. That is so sad. I don't know like what that is. Okay. We tried again. I don't know like why it is. Like, I just it's not allowing you on. I can see that you're watching, and every time I click it, it says unable to add guests. So I don't know if you have something on there. Let's see if you busy? King of the South, you busy? Let's see. He got them fly boots like I got them fly boots. He know about Jesse's. See, I don't know why it's not working. Like, that's so crazy. You ready? You ready for this weekend?
Hey, if you ain't ready, you better get ready.
Can you say it again? Like, did y'all hear what he said? First of all, introduce yourself, because I don't think they know. They might not know. They might not know.
I'm King Nate. Of course, Kingz of the South.
Hey. And what we got going on this weekend?
Hey, man, Raw Bass, Mother Chapter, ATL, all week. Like today is the only day you'll get off. It's every night, all day, every day for the rest of the week.
Do y'all hear this?
All day.
People have anniversary weekends. This man said
All week.
today's the only day off. Atlanta.
Day you get off.
Are y'all ready? Like, because people are on ground already. Like my founder is in San Diego. She left last night, like late last night. So that's Sunday, on ground to Atlanta. My Phoenix chapter, they're pulling out today. Like, dude,
all week.
all week. Like, that's cool.
Get your Gatorade, your Red Bull, look, your liquid IVs, whatever, your B12 shots, whatever you're gonna need.
So is there even a building? Is there even a building? Because everybody just is outside. Like, is there even a, like, you got to get a ban to get in the parking lot.
Listen,
because that's where everybody's going to be. Like,
we selling outside. That's how we do it. We selling outside out. So forget a building. We maxed out on outside.
do you know what that takes to be maxed out outside? Do y'all understand the magnitude of what's about to go down tomorrow? Starting tomorrow, Kingz of the South Mother Chapter, Atlanta, Georgia, is going to be on fire.
Yeah, I posted that week on my page, the itinerary for the week. I think I just posted it. Man, this Mother Chapter, Raw Badge. Like, it's not many motorcycle events like it. So this one of the ones you don't want to miss.
So let me ask you this, because it is such a big event, and I know you've gone to big events, because like Rear Breed is big, Next Level Chicago's big, Next Level Tampa's big, Down to Pound for Pound, like so when you're pulling up on a big event and everybody's outside, like there are people who got there before you, and you just see this parking lot full. Like, what you do? Like what's happening on the inside? Because for me, I'd be like, damn, don't roll this throttle, don't this, don't that. Like, is there gravel? Let me look around. I'm almost ready to just put the bike in neutral, put the kickstand down, and be like, bro, can you park? Put this where you want to put it at? Because there's like hundreds, thousands sometimes outside, and they all watching. Like, you almost got to get there like first in the morning, so you be like,
and you know, everybody got phones out, so
everybody got their phones.
You could be famous.
Listen,
you could be famous with them phones out. But look, don't get nervous. Just do what you always been doing. Ride like you always ride. Everything gonna be fine.
No, because people start calling your name, and you be like, cause it's so for me, like especially like the big ones, you know, you want to see everybody. So it's like a family reunion. So it's just like, gotta get there, because you want to see everybody before it starts getting crazy, because you're gonna miss people. Like, you see people talking, and they're already talking, you don't really want to interrupt, so you like just kind of wait, but then somebody might get your attention, and you turn around and they're gone. Like, sometimes it's overwhelming to take in everything that's going on. So what is your responsibility this weekend? Like, how are the chapters supposed to come together? How do bros come together? Like, how are y'all helping each other? Like, what is your responsibility? Because Rear Breed LA was just freaking crazy.
Yeah.
So now it's East Coast turn. Like, what y'all about to do?
we really had to shout out our mother chapter. This is our mother chapter. They sponsor this Royal Bash, and from the logistics of putting all of this together, to the vendors, to the sites, to the security, to just getting people in and out, it's a monumental task, and they do a tremendous job. So shout out enough to all the members of our mother chapter on pulling this event off and making sure everybody has a good time, because ultimately that's what we want. Like you said, it's like a big family reunion. We all love motorcycles. You know, we there to enjoy each other, enjoy the week as long as it may be, and just have a good time.
So big thing, security, that's on everybody's mind. Like that's a major thing. So how can you reassure your guests that everything's going to be fly? So when you say security, do you have higher security? Do you have bros standing in like in those places, or do you have them both combined? Like, is it private? Do you have undercover? Like what, like how are you protecting your patrons that are coming to fellowship?
Yeah, again, just know that the mother chapter has taken care of all of those issues, and they have protocols in place, and we have protocols in place to make sure that all of our guests have a good time. You know, we not there on no bullshit. We there to have a good time and to ensure that everyone comes to party with us have a good time. So whatever you think we might have there to make sure our people are safe, we got it there and some.
That's the answer. Y'all gonna have turkey neck boil. Y'all gonna have the food. Like, what are y'all vendors this year? Like,
you gonna have to be there to find out. Whatever you want, it's gonna be there in the city.
That is so crazy. Like, and everything is just centralized. So starting tomorrow, so you said you posted on your page this week's events. So what's happening tomorrow? When are you on ground? When are you heading over?
I'm heading in Thursday. I
Thursday.
got a couple more days to work, so I won't be able to get it all the whole weekend. But yeah, I'll be on the ground early Thursday.
So what is tomorrow? Like meet and greets, or like a cigar place, like dinner, like clubhouses probably?
I can't flip back to my page. I can't remember exact. I think tomorrow is the taco, like night at the compound, if I'm not mistaken.
Let me see if I can see it.
It's like Taco Tuesday.
Yep, Taco Tuesday, 7 to 11.
Yeah.
Yep, at the compound.
Yeah.
And then Wednesday's bike night. Yeah, 2 events. But Naked Peach Run.
Hey.
Listen, so that's on Wednesday. So it's bike night.
Whatever you want, it's going down.
I see it. I'm about to share it to my page too for people to see. There's so much stuff. Like, this is about to be crazy. And of course, praying for everybody's safety, safe travels to everyone on ground on the way to Atlanta. Keep that head on the swivel. Please watch out for yourself, because people aren't always watching out for us.
That's right.
And just listen to your body. So how do you suggest people prepare for this ride to get there? So if you're more than, say, 400 miles away, like what's the preparation to get to Atlanta safely?
Well, I think a lot of times we take it for granted. Sometimes with preparing our motorcycles and our bodies. But, you know, there's a big heat wave across the country. So, of course, you want to make sure you're hydrated. You want to make physically that you're ready to take any ride that you're getting. Because, you know, unless you're leaving at night, and even sometimes at night with the humidity and just the heat we having, you know, you can get dehydrated really quickly. You'll be dehydrated before you even realize it. So, you know, do the preparation for your body. Make sure you eating. Make sure you're hydrated, and then of course your bike. You know, tires. You know, this heat, the pavement gets hot. It'll tear up tires quick. So you know, do that walk around on your bike. Make sure your oil's changed. Make sure your tires good, air pressure. You know, just the basic stuff to ensure that you don't have any. You know, that you can foresee or see any problems that you may have. You can stop the, hey, I might need to go ahead and get a tire.
Right.
or
Alleviate any
right.
issues that you see on the surface, because obviously internal things can't be predicted, and you just have to make sure you're ready for that too. But there's preparation for that as well. AAA, your hog membership, or whatever bike brand you have normally has like your insurance usually has roadside assistance, so you want to make sure that again, traveling, making sure people have your glimpse or your light 360 or your Apple, your what is it, your location, just to keep track of you. And yeah, the heat wave, it's like 94
Yeah.
up north.
Yeah.
So I can't even imagine like what it is down there right now. And then even as far as hydration, when the hydration does not begin the day of your ride, it
So
starts
if
before then.
you start drinking water the day of your ride, you already in the hole. You need to be drinking water at least 24 hours before you ride
Absolutely.
to make sure that water is already in your body. Because when you start to sweat, you drink a bottle of water. That's not what you're sweating right then. That's what you've already consumed. So yeah, it definitely starts days before.
And so good what's a good hydration method aside from water? Obviously we know water is good, but if you're feeling uh depleted and you want to replenish, um again, hydration, what are some things that you found have worked for you?
Um, I have found it's called Liquid IV. It's a packet, and it has basically the the things you need in your body, the little bit of salt and all that. I don't know the technical stuff too, but you add it to a bottle of water.
Mm-hmm.
And I found that it helps with the hydration, just riding and riding during the day. And also, if you're one of those ones who happen to partake in alcoholic beverages, sometimes it helps with the recovery of that. So that, and I've working in outside, I've heard, you do 2 bottles of water to 1 Gatorade if Gatorade is your choice. But I think everyone's body may be a little bit different. What
Different.
work, might not work for somebody else. But definitely, water, if nothing
Yeah.
else, is
Nothing else. Absolutely. Because the electrolytes have to be replenished and put back. And sometimes things like Gatorade have sugar,
got
which,
a lot of sugar.
right.
Yeah.
And so that takes you into a whole nother issue atmosphere episode of different things. So yes, like the Pedialyte is good for
Yeah.
electrolytes.
Yeah, I forgot.
Definitely, I've heard of the Liquid IV, and then they have like popsicles too that are just like pure electrolyte, like Freezy
Yeah.
Pop that was really good. I found those in Texas. They were
Yeah.
outstanding. And you know what I saw too when I was on the Black Bike Set page, the Kathy Gray, and I'm sure other people may do it too, but she made a point to say that she packs a cooler. And she has a cooler that goes on her back seat,
Ah,
and she freezes her waters, her
that's
Gatorades,
good.
and whatever else needs to be in there, because again, you don't want to spend too much time at these gas stations, and it can get expensive. Keep buying Gatorades and waters and things that you could have bought in bulk home and prepared already to already have there
Right.
shut
Right.
down.
That's good.
So that's definitely yeah, that was a good thing. Or she had some too in one of her my saddlebags are for snacks. The one side snacks and the other side will have like my gear on it, and then like my bag goes like on the back. But yeah, she had you know how you have liners in there, she had frozen beverages all like in the liner too, so that she can, because I'll pop my saddlebag open in a minute, reach in there, get something, pop it back, and keep it moving so that I don't have to like pull over. So I was just like, I might have to make room for some juices and stuff.
Good.
Like, yeah, because I had like other craziness in there. But even with that, like packing and your gear, because you want to stay protected and you want your skin to be covered, but at the same time, how much is too much?
Right.
Gear
Right. What
to
I try to do in the summer months, I try to wear light colored shirts. And I went and actually got some of the sleeves. The ones I got, I think basketball players use them, but I got a light colored sleeve just for your arm, because just in your riding position with your arms being out, they'll take a beating from the sun, burn. So you definitely got to protect yourself from the sun, and lighter colors are better for, you know, the heat. Those darker colors just going to hold heat more.
Absolutely.
So yeah, it's definitely some preparation that you do when you're getting ready to get on the ground in this type of weather and just period.
So what do you say to like the people who have uniforms? You know what I mean? When they get on ground, like a lot of us just all black everything when we're on ground. So in these temperatures, what do you say to that? Like, are there protocols where your uniform is excused because of the conditions, or do you prepare better? Do you get that like Wiccan shirt that is the cooling shirt or the cooling vest that you can still stay within, you know,
Right.
your
If your organization has a uniform like that, then I would definitely look for some dry fit material, you know, in the color that your organization requires. You know, anything that you can do to help, you know, keep your body cool, because once your core temperature rises too high, you know, you in for that heat.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. I'm so excited. So I'm looking at everything here. So Thursdays, the block party, Fridays, the meet and greet, and then Fallen King's breakfast and a memorial ride is early Saturday morning. There's a picnic and pool party, then the Royal Bash. But again, starting with Taco Tuesday
Right.
tomorrow. I love me a good taco.
And then like, yeah.
I wish. I can't even imagine having a whole week of activities. I wonder, do they have like designated duty days? Like, you know what I mean? Because it has to be recycled. Because there's no way.
Yeah. And like I say, again, I can't shout out our guys in the Mother chapter enough, because they man the events for this entire week. And it is a monumental task, and they do an excellent job every year. You know, shout out to the Mother chapter.
Absolutely, absolutely. So is there anything else you want to say to the people while we got you? Oh, them boots, like we.
Look, you might not see the boots, that heat. Yeah, you might see some J's or something else. You might not. The boots might not make this ride.
Might not make it, or like late Saturday, like when all the sun's down and everything. You know how you got to stand in the line for everybody to come through so you can be on point with your boots. Like pull them out for that 20 minutes and that's
just
it.
Sit them down by you.
Listen,
and let them sit right.
have them standing there
right.
like. That is crazy. Well, I totally appreciate you. Thank you for coming on, talking to us. Like, this is, y'all, I don't know what y'all got on y'all calendar for this weekend. Y'all anywhere down south.
It's going.
Yeah, like you said,
starting tomorrow.
You don't want to miss, even if you get a smidgen of one or some of the days, because you got work or whatever. You got to.
Hey, man, forget that job this week. Forget that job this week. Worry about that job next week.
Listen, your boss be like, so where were you? Summer cold.
Listen,
my throat was really
come find me. I'm giving out doctor's excuses for the whole week. I got you. The doctor's come see.
Y'all hear that? King Nate said, pull up on him. He got you.
Excuse for the whole week. Come on.
For the whole week.
Raw bag.
That's what's up. That's what I am posting the itinerary to my page. I appreciate you, brother, so much. I will see you this weekend. Be safe. I think I'm gonna have 2 cameras out. I'm gonna try to do I'm gonna try to channel my energy Q and see if I can get some good footage. Get some good footage out there, because it's definitely gonna be amazing, and I'm ready. I'm ready for it. So much stuff. So yes, I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
All right.
I'll talk to you soon.
All right.
See you later.
All right. Bye-bye.
Man, y'all, listen. I don't know if y'all ready, or if y'all have ever been. If this is going to be your inaugural year, you'll be coming again, back and back and back and back, because it's just cool. And again, definitely family reunion. Everybody's out there. The vibe, the everything. Like, all you gonna hear laughter, screaming, like excitement, like, oh, and there's stories. There's gonna be like road stories. too. So that's really what you're gonna want to be there for. Again, my other things, my two of my search just came in again. I am really I just wanted to be platinum piper, but it's Reef's fault that I am going for another goal. So my iron butt status right now, I'm platinum level mile eater. But there's so many more after that. There's like titanium, and then there's black and carbon and diamond and so many other. It's not like you're going to stop riding. So inevitably, you're probably going to make it to one of those other levels. But I was really like obsessing. I was like, I got to do 1,000 miles. I was making 600-mile trips into 1,000 miles just so that I can do an iron butt. Like crazy, missing out on just some nice scenery, some nice views, some nice get out and explore, like Reef says. But I have a couple more trips that I have planned for that, and then I think I'm gonna be easy because now my new obsession are these Harley coins. Why'd you do this to me, Harley? Like, y'all hear that? Like, it's this is a beautiful thing, and the roads are really nice too. The roads are really nice. But my next my next ride coming up, the all-female ride in Virginia, is also this weekend. So I have like a zigzag going on, and I'm also going to get about, I'm hoping to earn 5 more of these beauties on the way over and down. Yeah, I think it should be 5 or 6. So I'm excited about that because I'm really trying to get 25 by the end of the year. Like, listen, that is my goal, and I'm again obsessing to try to get it. But and then Baby Shark, let me tell you about this. And so I was like trying to really think about whether or not I was going to talk about it because I don't like negativity and I want to bring negative light to things. But I'm kind of a little bit sad because I feel really loyal to a brand, and I really like it. But so I tried to call Harley customer service in their corporate office about the things that's going on with my motorcycle, whatever. And I had the rudest representative. His name was Eric, was his name. And so I'm talking to him, and he's like, listen to me, like, it's done. We already made a decision, blah, blah, blah. And he's not understanding where I'm coming from because I'm really trying to explain to him, like, this is crazy that this motorcycle that's barely 5 years old has had 5 engine replacements. There's no way that this motorcycle should need a 5th engine. None of these engines on this bike have lasted more than like 30,000 miles, 35,000 miles. And I've had all of the maintenance performed each and every time that it was due. So it's just like kind of crazy to me. And he was so rude, like he hung up on me twice. So I don't even know what to do with that. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, wow. Like, wow. Like I was just like dumbfounded and almost in tears. Like, really? Like, this is how you treat your customers? That's a CVO. So there's no way in the world that, I mean, and regardless of whether it's a CVO or not, I'm still a customer who've patronized your establishment or your business, your organization, and no one deserves to be treated that way. You know what I mean? And it's just really crazy. But that's definitely been something that's been like on my mind. I'm just like, what am I going to do with that? Like, what am I really going to do with that? But I have to figure it out. Yeah, and it really made me kind of sad because there's so many other facets that I am satisfied with, but that wasn't good, like in no way, shape, or form. So if any of you guys know anyone or have had a similar situation or have any advice or any suggestions, I'm definitely open to all of that because that was really like crazy. Again, I don't know what the issue was or why he felt so strongly in having to do that, but I don't know. So again, Next couple trips I'm working on, Virginia, Georgia. I will be getting the states in between for these coins. After that, I have a birthday coming up, July 23rd. So 2 Tuesdays, not this Tuesday, but next Tuesday. So that's 2 Tuesdays, 2 Tuesdays from now. So I'll be celebrating. So that'll be really, really good. So that weekend too, LT, if you're watching, if you're still going to do your break, your roundabout. So Mystic Knights anniversary is coming. That's Cleveland next weekend, and then Harley's homecoming is also next weekend. So trying to ping pong again. There's like too much stuff happening. I need like a clone, like a duplicate or a triplicate. Yeah, so that I can be everywhere that I need to be all at once. But obviously, we know that that's not possible. But you get it. You know what I'm talking about. So yeah. Oh, and then after that is the Southern California Motorcycle Association, the SCMA's 3-Flag Classic, and I'm super excited about that. I got my bro. We are riding. We picking up in South Dakota, and we're going to do some more wiggles, some more sightseeing, some more roads we're going to capture, some more monuments, and I'll be back in Alaska for the second time this year. Back again, but not deep into it like this last ride. I'm not doing the whole state or most of the state or the lower state underneath the Dalton Highway. We are going to the tip from British Columbia over into Hyder and see what we can see there. And then dropping down to British Columbia for the 3-Flag Classic. So I am excited about that. I'm trying to get my camera stuff really together because I have footage on there from Alaska that I can't even get off. And then I just did the tunnel of trees with Claire in the Upper Peninsula, and there's footage on there that I can't get off. I'm trying to dump it to the cloud. I'm trying to dump it to GoPro's app, which is quick, and it's not going there. It's not going to my phone. Like, I'm just like, this is why I'm so hesitant sometimes of doing all these things, because it just lives in the camera and you guys never get to see it. But I did just put up new videos on my YouTube page. Please go watch, like, comment, and subscribe to YouTube. Where's Piper? And yeah, I'm gonna holler at y'all next week. I thank you for tuning in. It's been Motorcycle Mondays, running your motor with Piper. My hearts aren't even coming up. So like everything is just off today. Just come on the screen and they're like automatic, so I don't even know how it does it any other time, but it's just the coolest thing. And then like the thumbs come. I don't know. Today's not the day for it. They're not with it. So I will talk to y'all. Hi, sister. How you doing? I'm done. I'm so sorry. We're finishing. Let me see what she's doing. She might be doing something. She might not be doing something. She's close. All the way down in Tennessee. She just a hop, skip, and a jump.
Why you always bring me on?
Because I'm allowed. And you always come in.
I do, because you always request me.
What are you up to? Are you ready for, what are you doing this weekend?
I am flying to LA. Funeral. Everybody else is going to Atlanta. Are you going?
Virginia and Atlanta.
Oh, I figured everybody. A lot of people's going to Virginia and then going to Atlanta.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be watching.
Yeah.
I was supposed to be there, but I'm not now. So
Yeah.
I'm going to be watching for everybody.
Absolutely. And we'll be there. You'll be there in spirit through us. We will.
Yes, absolutely. So what's up? I was gonna ask you, how was Alaska? I was watching. You can't get all your footage on GoPro?
I can't even get it off. When I tell you, it was amazing. Because when I went before, I only went to Hyder. Like, not only, but I went to Hyder just to ride to Alaska, just so that I had like all 50 states or whatever. This time I was on a different mission. Like, so I had all these freaking
Yes.
coins. So that was on the list. And the tour honor, like Alaska was the only state that did not have any of its trophies completed. Like no, like all of them were still up for grabs, first, second, and third place. I was like, if this isn't calling my name, I don't know what is. Like, for real. And I was just like, I'm not gonna be able to do it. So every time I would like go on there to look, I'm like, it's still there. I was like, dang, do I have some time? Like, how much time do I have off? I was like, I'm gonna need 2.5 days to get there. I'm gonna have to use a day to do the ride and then 2.5 days back. I'm like, I don't really have a week. I was like, but if I do the weekend and then like we have a holiday in there, then I came off call and I had worked like all weekend, so I had some comp days. I was like, I gotta go.
So how was the roads? That's the question.
So honestly, most of them, I want to say like 80% of them, 77% of them.
You know, I know, right? So I'm asking the important question. Don't hide, because I'm asking the right questions.
Forget the roads for a minute.
No, that's why I'm asking.
The signage, sister.
Yes.
And it's so crazy because I've been trying to find this sign even on Google because like I passed. So on, do I even have my cat?
You're gonna have to send me this sign. I know there's been signs that I've passed and I can't figure out what they are.
Figure out what they are. It was very clear what it was.
What is it?
It said broken road ahead.
Oh,
and I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, broken road, like what's that mean? Like, you know how like sometimes there are like cracks and stuff, like that's broken, like, you know what I mean? Like there might be some bad cracks, or like Ohio has potholes and stuff. I'm like, that's weird language. And so, you know me, I'm so analytical. I'm so black and white. I'm so exactly what you're saying. So I'm like, broken road, and I'm really trying to figure out what this could mean. And I'm like, I'm really doing this on the bike, like broken, like looking up, like very puzzled. And all I'm trying to figure out what this broken road is, oh, it's going to show me. When I tell you the cement, the concrete, the asphalt, whatever you want to call it, went away and was going down to the clay. Like it was clay. It was, and it was raining. So it was like mud. It was like quicksand. It was like, when I tell you, it was and like I was like, it, because the bike was like sinking into it, and it was like great. And I was in like sixth gear because I was rolling like, because it had been cool, even though it was raining. Like it was just going off, and it was cool. I was like, and then when it did that, it was like, you know, that wobble. So tight. I was like, oh. So I'm like trying to like downshift, but you know, sometimes when you downshift too fast, like you scared too. So I'm just like, I'm like, what gear? So I'm like, I'm in third, and I'm like, okay, but I still feel like I'm going like a little too fast because it's slippery and it's raining, and it was like, and I couldn't even get the GoPro wasn't even on at first. I had literally just turned it off because it was raining, and my door to it is open because the cord is in it. So
right.
I'm like, let me turn it off so it doesn't short circuit or anything like that. But when it did that, and like I was on it for, it had to be maybe like 5 miles. It was long. It was so long. And I was just, and I kept like looking, I'm like, because normally it'll say construction for so many miles. It was just like broken road ahead. It didn't tell you how many miles. It didn't tell you how long. It didn't give you like a chance to like mentally prepare. Like I have to white knuckle these handlebars
Yes.
for like this long. And So it doesn't get dark right now, but it gets like a dusky, like, so it was like a purpley haze. So I kind of wanted my mask up because it was fogging over, but it was still raining. But I
Dusty.
didn't want to think. So like all on my face. So I'm like really trying to like see through this, but then it's wiggling. Then I'm like, is the other side like better, like flatter? Because it seemed like nobody came down that side. The other side was like, it had tire marks that were like a little more smoother. And I'm like, maybe I should go over there. But then 2 tractor trailers came. And I said, I'm gonna stay my ass on my side and just deal with it, like, you know what I mean? I was just like, and so now I'm like breathing, like I'm starting to like hyperventilate. My anxiety's like getting high. I'm like, how long am I going to be on this? So then I hit the GoPro, it starts recording. Why I let go? Like, I'm like, that's dumb. Like, you want to record your demise? Like, yeah, this perfect. Like, you just want everybody to see you fall the hell out. Like, what are we doing right now? Like, you know. So I'm like, okay. So then and I'm like, I'm really like trying to like look ahead to see how much red clay. It was like Sedona, Arizona. You know how beautiful I felt like I was in like native land. Like, it was so pretty and so bright and vibrant, but so dangerous at the same time. I'm like, and so I'm holding. I'm like breathing. I'm on the phone. I'm like, I'm gonna go down to 2. It's like, no, keep your traction and your RPMs up. Stay in third. Second's gonna be bad. Don't do it. I'm just like, you ain't out here. You just listening. And so I'm arguing back and forth for like 6-7 minutes, and 2 minutes after that, it goes back regular. And I'm like, oh my God. So now my heart's beating for this orange broken road sign. So the next sign I come up to says, motorcycles proceed with extreme caution. And I'm like, is that worse than broken road? Because it was telling me extreme caution. So then all I saw was like, it almost looked like a landslide, like like, you know how like the bicyclists be on the thing that's just all rocks and gravel and stuff going. I was like, and it was like on a hill like this. I said, oh, I know damn well, because I couldn't see anything else but that. Like, I was just like, oh, unless you got me, like, you got me, like, what are you? And then so like the road started to turn. Now it did. The road did disappear again, and so, but it was more packed gravel, and I think that was what the little bulldozer had pulled up to like try to make I don't know if the road went away, and it was trying to like build it, but it was big rocks, like boop, 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 boop. Like you probably needed more than an adventure bike. You probably needed like that KTM, like the ones that they have in Philly, like that they do all the way. You probably need, because it was boulders, but there was like space in between. But there's no way a dresser or a touring bike could. There was no way. Like, so I was happy to see, but there was no like there were no posts or nothing. Like, you really just had to follow the road. And I'm somebody who, I go live. So I'm like trying to look at that, and I'm like pushing buttons, or I'm trying to follow my GPS. So sometimes I take my eyes off the road to try to like follow my directions or whatever.
Yeah, right.
But you gotta like be on, or I'd have been. And so that was from Fairbanks down to Valdez. So that was on the entry side, like where Toke is, where Hyder is, like the side that you come in on, like that was on the left hand side. Like, it wasn't like the coastal side, like where Anchorage and Homer is. It was it was this side. And I was like,
I don't think neither one of my bikes could make it,
no,
because
that's
mine
not
are
true. That's not true.
both of mine are so low though. You got to realize the Harley actually is already scrapes, and the Yamaha is lower than that. So I just had this conversation with people. because if those rocks that you're speaking of,
So I didn't
if
have to
they're
go over big boulders. So that's what I'm saying. So when I went off the asphalt onto the thing, that was a drop. And then to get back on, but it wasn't anything worse than what our roads are, where they're like paving one side and one side's not. And you have to hop up on that lip. It's no worse
well, I
than that.
straight
Yeah,
now.
yeah. It's not really worse than that. Even the sinking part, because I was riding all around, like everything was off the bike. So like my gear, my bag, like all that stuff. So it was just a light bike just with a rider. Like, you know what I mean? So
Right.
you wouldn't do that ride with all of your stuff packed on
Right.
there. Like
Absolutely.
that would be because that would make the bike heavier
Heavier.
and the balance would, because they did have like some potholes in
That
the
wouldn't
bike.
be a Yamaha. That would be for the Yamaha anyway, because I'd have more control of the Yamaha. I was just having this conversation earlier with somebody about, doing this ride that you're, well, not quite the whole ride, but up there, and how it was. And I said, I don't think neither one of my bikes would make it up there because of how low they are. And somebody kept telling me the KTM and the BMW, and the BMW, they couldn't lower low enough, and the KTM, I'm still too short for it.
Yeah,
So the only bike that
I'm
I could
short for
do,
that.
I know the Yamaha, I think I would have to put a plate or something. I'm thinking that I
But
would
you
need
can
a plate or something underneath it,
I've
because
heard
I would,
people build that, like, and they to protect their undercarriage. Like people have
yeah,
built plates and things, or you can ride over and then rent a bike there and tear up somebody else's stuff.
yeah, I'd tear some shit up fucking with that.
Park your little baby right there, going to, because they have the
Because
adventure
did you
bike. They
see
have
the Harleys that came up out of there? Did you see did you
Kodak
see
and all
Did
the
you
real
see
breeds.
Kodaks and all the breeds? I was like, oh my God. And I was talking to all them earlier, and I was seeing some of the stuff that they did and how the rocks, that's what I was thinking. That's why I asked how your roads were.
I mean, but Dalton Highway is known for that. Like even when Snacks and Phenom went, and Phenom has a Gold Wing.
Yeah.
Snacks has her adventure bike, so of course she was equipped for it. But Gold Wing sit kind of low too, and you can look in all of Phenom's photos, and it's totally covered. Even going to Angle Inlet,
Yes. Oh my God.
even that dirt road, gravel road, even that part right there, like.
That was rough on my Yamaha. It really was. And you know
So it's
what?
the same.
When we hit that, there was nothing that told us
That it was.
that road was, girl, we was running about, let me tell you, we was going about 50. And I'm going to tell you what happened.
I
I
tell
thought,
you what happened. Running 50 miles an hour, and again, because your mind sees ahead of you a little bit, because it was tough, fire, than me, and we're gone.
hitting it. I know.
Because it was nice. It was nice road. It was nice concrete asphalt regular road. And I don't know what. And I think I looked down at the directions or something. I don't know what made me look up, but when I did, it had gone from gray to brown. Like, and I was like, "What is that?" And before I knew it,
You knew it?
it you fall, you like fall off. Like it's. You be like,
We was going, let me tell you,
you really.
I was leading. It was me, and it was Hellcat, and it was the toddler. And I was leading, and I'll tell you what, there was a truck and a trailer coming in front of us, like a regular pickup truck with a trailer. And you know how like they come off the edge of the road and you think there's little dust? And I was like, oh, they just hit the edge of the dust, right? And you seen some little dust. Girl, I hit that stuff. I said, oh. And next thing you know, I looked back and I was like, oh, Lord Jesus, please. I was watching all them. And next thing you know, we all hit it. And I was like, please, 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 please. And that's how it went.
I don't know why they don't have a
A
sign like
sign. sign
either
that
rough
says, hold on.
road ahead or road ends ahead or bye bye
Something,
cement, like at
hey, in the
concrete.
road, gravel, something, in the
You have
pavement.
come to the
No.
end of the road.
Right.
Cause
No,
girl,
I know.
and
I,
Fire, bless her heart, hates gravel. So when we were fueling up in War Road in Minnesota before even going into Canada, and man, saw us because it was like all three of us. He's like, "Oh, nice bikes, where you guys going?" Blah 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 blah. We were like, to Angle Inlet. And he was like, "Angle Inlet? Really?" He's like, there's about 40 miles of and I was like, because she was
don't
so
tell her.
I was like, oh, no, we're not going that way, like we're like just trying. And then she was like, what are you talking about, sister? I was like, I don't know, I think he thought we were going somewhere else, because had she had known, she wouldn't have went, she wouldn't have even tried it, and she would have been really sad to not make it, because she did
Experience it.
right, she did outstanding, she did a great job. And sometimes you take that away from yourself because you have a fear that you're unable to do it, but you don't even know if you can or not because you haven't even attempted it yet. Like, you know what I mean? So I didn't want that for her. So, but when we got to the other side, he got off that bike, come walking over there. Did you know that Honest Grandma was here? Blah 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 blah. I was like, well, I had heard about it, but I wasn't sure exactly what it was or how much or what they were really talking about. And sometimes people exaggerate. She was like, Piper, I think you knew.
You
What it was.
knew.
I was like, I said, but did you die? You
See, I
did
know,
it.
I know that, I need to make sure I be careful if I ever go on a ride with you, because you won't tell me the truth. Is that what it is? I have to do my research.
Definitely, you should do research anyway, just so you know for yourself.
Oh,
But
I do. I do.
it's never as bad as what you think it's going to be, because others before you have paved the way.
Oh yeah.
So now you have to continue to pave the way for the others who are coming behind you.
Piper, I know you very well. I've known you very well. I know you years. Hellcat had never been either. When I took her up there, she had never been on gravel. Never. And the only thing I could think of is like, oh
She's
my God,
going to
oh
kick
my God, oh my God.
my ass as soon as we.
As they call it, it's little mama shenanigans. It's never a dull moment. It's Piper. It's Piper. Look, it's never a dull moment with you.
I
Okay.
just, I didn't even know, but I appreciate you. We will definitely have you in prayer, and
Thank
sorry for your
you.
loss. My condolences. I
Oh
appreciate you
no.
always coming on, making me laugh, giving the goods, giving the goods. But yeah, Alaska wasn't bad at all. Like, and so being as though you already did the inlet, it's
I
no
already did
different.
Hyder too. So I've been up to Hyder. Me and Diesel went up to Hyder a few
So
years
how
ago.
far are you going in then? How far
Uh,
are you going to Toke? Are you going up to Toke trying to do Fairbanks, the North
um,
Pole? Maybe Santa will be there for you because he wasn't home for me. And I was
I
like,
know he wasn't there for you. I want to see
what
the.
you mean? There's like wrapping papers on sale, so you want to go pick up some more. I was like, he knew I was coming. But you know what I'm sad about? What I didn't get to do? I didn't get to put my bike in front of the sled and sit in the sled with the bike in front, because it was just me and I didn't have like the tripod, and I was like looking for places like set it up, and my cup
Setup.
wasn't working right. I was like, I gotta go again because I need my bike in front of the sled and to sit in the sled.
So maybe we should plan a adventure trip.
I'm
That
ready.
Now that would be a good
My
trip.
next rendezvous. Oh, it's working. Look.
Oh, it did work. See, finally,
The
it
thumbs
took
up.
me to come on to
It,
make it work, didn't it?
absolutely did. You brought the love out. My next
Oh,
rendezvous is with AJ. We're going up to um Nova Scotia to Prince Edward Island, and we're gonna get some stuff. So then my rendezvous after that, little mama.
ah,
And we're
I
gonna
love.
turn in our paperwork, because what we don't do is do over 1,000 miles and don't get no cert for it.
I do that all the time. I love you, but I'm leaving you on that one.
Bye, sister.
Bye.
Guys. Oh, Kinky Justice. Hi, sisters. Where are you guys going this weekend? Are you going to be where I'm going to be? Yes. VA. And then the GA. Are y'all going there? Are y'all going there? I'm going to get off of here because I can talk all night long, obviously, because that is what I do. Look, she laughed and she like, yeah, we're going to be on ground. Oh, y'all. Kinky's doing Hoka Hey again. Listen. So you about to make me be on here some more, like all along. There's like 6 or 7 women about to chew this thing up. Florida to Alaska. Hoka Hey. It's going down in what, like 3 weeks? Man, that's going to be something to watch for. I'm like so excited. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. I cannot wait. So I gotta, maybe that's what next Tuesday's thing can be. The Hoka Hey ladies. I gotta hit y'all up and see if y'all want to talk to the people. Y'all preparation, what made you decide to do it, because this is like a rally like no other. Like there's no GPS, there's no luxury, there's no accommodations, there's no none of that. There's no hotels. You have to stay with your bike. That's parking lots. That's parks. That's camping. That's all of that stuff. So, and that's not really the norm as we know it. So we gotta talk to these ladies and see what's going on. But I appreciate you guys. Let's see, Justice, what you doing? Oh, I can't even see it. Like it never lets me bring people on. Okay, so I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much for turning in the Motorcycle Monday. Kinky, you were busy today. I got some questions. I got some questions because inquiring minds like mine want to know. And you already been through it. So what's your preparation? What was your strategy this time? Like, what have you been working on? How have you been conditioning? Like, what have you been doing to get yourself prepared and ready and to conquer this thing? Next Monday, Running Your Motor with Piper. Be here or be square. Bye. Oh, driving's not good. Driving and talking is not good. You have to tell me a time that you're available, so because we gotta get that in. We gotta get that in. But I will talk to you